starting with Joe Burrow, calf injury, looked pretty good in videos. Is he good to go for week one?
He said it himself. He said yesterday he is good to go, and that is exactly how it's appeared. Every report and video over the past 2-3 weeks has been right on track, looking really, really good. We saw more videos of him yesterday, really pushing off that right calf when he goes to throw. Everything looks fine at this point. Of course, there's an increased risk for re-injury. The medical literature says about 14 to 16% recurrence rate, but he's a quarterback and he's a pocket passer. So I expect that number to be a little bit less for his situation. You can absolutely put him in your starting lineup and expect the typical Joe Burrow production.
Sounds good. All systems go there. Cleveland was a top 5 passing defense last year, so you might want to temper expectations a little bit. But then again, it's a new year. Listen, you use the 5th, 6th round pick on Burrow. Don't get cute. All systems go, according to Tom. So let's keep him in our starting lineups. How about the Dolphins running back, De'Von Achane, rookie, dealing with a shoulder injury? Now, I'm worried about him, Tom, just because as a rookie, he hasn't played much in the preseason. And even if he is recovering, I'm worried that he hasn't had that NFL exposure, practice, reps. But what are your thoughts on the rookie?
Yeah, so he's, again, practicing in full. He will play this week in a unique opportunity because we know that Jeff Wilson Jr. is on the IR. So it's Mostert and it's Achane. And with this injury, this shoulder injury, we really don't see that big of a drop-off in fantasy production because it's a non-weight-bearing joint. Like, it does not impact your speed, your quickness, your agility whatsoever. And he wouldn't be able to play if it was injured to the point where he couldn't raise his hand above his head to make a catch. So not much of a drop-off in fantasy production. We see about a decline of 7% of the fantasy points. That's really not much at all, especially in a rookie who doesn't have a baseline. So there's really nothing for him to be compared against.
Right.
The question here is he's a smaller statured running back, and this type of injury certainly can be exacerbated if he gets hit in a way where he lands on it, or even just taking on a hit shoulder to shoulder, shoulder to body, whatever. Definitely potential for this to be aggravated, but from a pure production standpoint, very minimal decline.
Okay. Yeah, and again, I think he's good. Yeah, he's smaller, but exactly what you said.